Good day everyone, it's Sunday, June 15th, and these are the New York Times games, custom connections, and amazing word games. Alright, I'm very fatigued, so I'm going to try and be as efficient and expedient as possible with the games. I'd like to wish everyone a happy Father's Day, to all the fathers and all the father figures that watch the channel. And yeah, it's been quite a day, so let's get to solving here, okay? So our starting word today for Wordle is flyby, courtesy of Finland Taipan. Here we go. Alright, hopefully everyone's having a great day. And flyby gets us L out of position. Okay. Well, let's do trail. Just first thing I see, let's just go for it. Alright, so word ends with AIL. Okay, what are the possibilities here? Snail, quail, avail. You know what? Let's go for a Q word. I'm feeling it. Not even going to debate it. Quail in 3. Okay, there we go. And miraculously, the 3s are ahead of the 4s. Never thought I'd see the day. All right, very good. Let's go to the wheel of names. See what we're going to start with tomorrow. All right, 1, 2, 3 shuffles. No new words. Here we go. All right, so we have match from Ellen Sassani. All right, that's a very nice starting word. I look forward to doing it for tomorrow. Join me if you wish. Okay, let's go to connections. All right, here we go. So we have father. Yeah, there's probably gonna be a lot of Father's Day related stuff today. So father, language, soda, blast, smoking, mud, action, burst, crud, popular, fudge, brew, rocket fuel, nudity, Java, and curses. Okay. Well, actually the first thing I'm seeing is the fact that burst, soda, popular, and father, all things that pop could stand for. This is my pop. I'm drinking a pop. The balloon popped, and it's pop music. So all things that pop can stand for. Yeah. Java is an island. It's also what coffee means. So your cup of Java. Some people call coffee mud. It's their brew. It's their coffee. And I think I've heard of rocket fuel for coffee. All things that coffee is called slangily. Slang for coffee. Yellow. Okay. Curses, fudge, blast, and crud. Just like very mild oaths. It's a pile of crud, blast it, fudge it, and curses. Just I'd say swear words that a church-going person would say. And action, nudity, language, and smoking. I'd say those are all maybe notifications you get about a movie just to be aware of. Yeah, and then these are things you need to be notified of existing in a movie. It might affect whether you watch it or not. Yeah, okay. All right, very good. Not even gonna break it down or anything. I think it was just a mild difficulty puzzle. All right, let's move on to custom connections. It's Procrastination by Billy No Mates. So we have face to face, do the dishes, stumper, get lucky, mystery, rock the baby, brain twister, mow the lawn, mind boggler, walk the dog, instant crush, enigma, around the world, one more time, wash the car, and get the mail. Okay, it's a stumper, a mystery. Oh, mind bogglers are 2. Okay. Mind boggler, an enigma, a brain twister. I am seeing something mildly interesting to do with music. So I'm going to say this is something that is difficult. It's sort of a brain... yeah, it makes you really rack your brain to find the answer. It's difficult. No. 1 away. Do I want to chase this? Probably not. Mystery. Let's just try this. Is this a mystery? 1 away. Okay, how far am I going to chase this? Apparently this far. A puzzle, okay. Yeah, it's good to get something. All right, so I thought Around the World, One More Time, and Get Lucky were sort of big hits, music hits. And I thought Enigma was the other one by Enya, but I figured what the name of that song was. Oh, it's the Return to Innocence. It's not Enigma at all. Okay. Face to Face. Brain Twister. Wash the car, get the mail, mow the lawn, do the dishes, like errands. Rock the baby isn't an errand, it's just something you do. These errands? Okay, chores. All right. Maybe Instant Crush is a song. Or these yo-yo tricks. Walk the dog, around the world, rock the baby. Brain twister? Or is Face to Face a trick? Because these seem like names of yo-yo tricks. And Around the World is probably the most famous one. So I'm going to go for this. Are these yo-yo tricks? Okay. If it's Brain Twister, if it's Face to Face, that's the song, and Around the World should have been in, I'll be kind of upset. Okay, that's fine then. So it was Yo-Yo Tricks and Daft Punk songs. Face to Face, Get Lucky. I know Get Lucky. I know Instant Crush. And One More Time. Okay, Face to Face I didn't know. Okay, fair enough. Well, you got me Bill and no mates, which is fine. It's been a while since I failed one of these. It was about time, wasn't it? Alright, thank you for that. Just a couple more to come from you. And we'll see that in the future. But for today, let's look at our preview of tomorrow's puzzle. It's Holiday Spirit by CaliAsian. So I'll look forward to solving that on tomorrow's video, but you can solve it today and we'll definitely talk about it tomorrow, okay? Alright, move on to strands. Joe Faliello creating. Okay, today's theme is Here's to Him. Okay, probably something about dads. So Father's Day. Yeah, there it is. Father's Day. All right. I see popsicle. So these just going to contain words for your dad. Popsicle, popcorn, double Z here. Paparazzi. Yeah, okay. Paparazzi, crawdad, chalupa. Yeah, it's got the pa in there. Okay. Okay. Very good. All right, let's move on to hang 5. I'm really rushing through these and trying to get to bed. It's 10:30 at night. And it's been a day, as I said before. So, puzzle 679 for hang 5. Here we go. Short words. Okay. Well, I still feel like there's enough consonants there to warrant a T attempt. So let's try it. Okay. S. Nope. R. All right. Let's do the E. Just get this done. This is probably air, maybe. Could be a lot of things, though. Orbit, possibly. Oh, we've got 4 consonants in a row here. 3? No, it's not 3. Okay, this could be air. This could be queen. No, it can't be queen. Huh, what's this going to be? Probably has to be a Y in there, I'd imagine. Time? No, there's no T. The T's already gone. I think there has to be a Y. There's no way. Let's do the Y. Yeah, okay. Okay, what's going to come before that, though? Well, let's do N. I have a good feeling about N. Nope. Okay. L. I'm really down to the wire here. Okay, that helps. Oh, cycle. Gear, cycle. Wheel. Okay. Things that spin, maybe? A loop, an orbit. There we go. Yeah, circular things, I guess. Things that spin. Going in circles. Okay, top 19%, 67% solve rate. Okay. Yeah. All right, fair enough. Probably most people lost it on the S and potentially the N. So, yeah. All right, let's move on to sports connections. Something dad related. James Bonds. Okay. Aston Martin player. Griffey agent Ori or Hori. McLaren, Ferrari, Sally, owner Green, Guerrero, GM, Mercedes, and Tatis. Okay, an owner, a GM, an agent, and a player, different positions in professional sports. Okay. Barry Bonds and Bobby Bonds, father-son. Ken Griffey Jr., Ken Griffey Sr., Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Sr. I think Tatis is a junior too. Junior. Junior. Ronnie. Yeah, okay. Father, son, surnames in sports? No. Okay, let's go with the sports racing teams first. Mercedes, McLaren, Aston Martin, and Ferrari. F1 automakers. Okay. I feel like we have... I feel like James is a basketball last name. Same with these ones. These basketball surnames. NBA players to win titles with 3 different teams. Okay. Then these are father-son duos in baseball, I guess. Yeah. All right. Good. Let's move on to letter loop. Puzzle 492. All right. CECRALIY. I'll cycle. And no. Would have been too easy. All right. Clear. No. What can I do with those 2 C's though? Relic? That would have been nice. It's not regal. Lyric? That's just odd enough it could be it. No. Oh, that would have been too easy, wouldn't it? Oh, that is an answer. What's a cecal? I gotta look at the definition of that. What's a cecal? A cavity open at one end, such as the blind end of a duct. Interesting. Well, that is... I think that's the most common solution. Yeah, that's news to me. Okay, I've definitely cut out part of that. Learned a new word today. I'm going to add it to the Wordle wheel for next day. Okay, let's go to word salad. Our category today is parts of a shoe, puzzle 472. Okay, so the sole, the tongue, the heel, the lace, the strap, toe cap, and the buckle. Very nice. All right, Canuckle. Start with maple. Okay, A and P in position. If it's just papas, I'll be okay with that. Papas. There we go. And 2. Happy Father's Day from Canuckle. Today we celebrate papas of all kind, including musical ones. Denny Doherty, born in Halifax, Nova Scotia, was a founding member of the iconic 1960s group the Mamas and Papas. California Dreamin' and Monday. Okay. A proud Canadian talent, Doherty's legacy continues to inspire. Just like dads, we honor today. Wow, that's cool. All right. Yeah, it's not Canuckle Plus yet because it's only Sunday. So, okay, let's move on to Cladder. We're looking at puzzle 1181. Why isn't this going away? Okay, whatever. All right. Pinching crustacean. Crab. Pre-test ritual. Cram. Chowder ingredient is clam. Animal defense features a claw. A defect or imperfection is a flaw. Two-dimensional is flat. Impressive accomplishment is a feat. Phobia meaning is a fear. To rip or to shred is to tear. Blue-green shade is teal. Okay. 34 seconds with the commentating, so that's great. All right, Bracket City, here we go. What happened on June 15th of a particular year? Let's find out. So to rub into the wound is cruel. Salt. Frequent flyers earn them. Miles. The longest one in the world is over 100 miles. I don't know. Blank driver. Job it's illegal to do for more than 8 hours without a break-in. Truck driver. You might be thus struck by an encounter with a celebrity. Starstruck. Where are they blank? Asked the tabloid about a child star. Where are they now? Color of snow that has been compromised. Yellow. Yellow metaphor for a defective car. Lemon. Lemonade blank. Business venture for a kid. Lemonade stand. The length at which a tape blank starts to buckle and flop down is called its standout. A tape measure. Accoladed award to you by measure. Okay. Measure how long something takes. Okay, I think it is measure. Yeah, measure how long something takes. Time it. Accolade awarded to you by Time in 2006. Yeah, I think it is Time. Yeah. Person of the blank. Accolade awarded to you by Time in 2006. Person of the year? Yeah, because it looks like Goodyear patents vulcanized rubber, so it's year. Okay. All right. One from ballet, probably a prince. The royal, formerly known as Fresh Prince. Opposite of salt when it comes to maybe pepper. The longest one in the world is over 100 miles. All is forgiven, maybe. When it's under the blank, all is forgiven. Under the table, a 100-mile long table. How's that going to work? Opposite of salt when it comes to table. I'm going to say table. No. I need a hint. B. Bridge. Oh. When it's under the bridge, all is forgiven. Water. Opposite of salt when it comes to water. Fresh. Okay, Will Smith played a fresh one from Bel Air. Prince. The royal, formerly known as Prince. Charles? Alright. June 15th, 1844, Charles Goodyear patents vulcanized rubber. Alright, yeah, so I needed, I had one wrong guess. I had to use one clue. I had to reveal one answer, so not my best day at the office, but that's okay. It happens sometimes. Alright, let's move on to Wordamid. Alright, what can I add to none to make it a new word? Probably just noun. Noun? Okay. Nouns? Kind of in a tough spot here. I think I'll be okay. Nouns? Unions. Bunions. Can I do better than that? I just need one more for gold, which I think I'll be okay with. But unions, what can I do there? Let's do bunions and move on to the next puzzle. Too late at night to stretch my mind that hard. Alright, I'll finish it off screen, I guess. Let's move on to stacked. Definitely let me know how far you got though, okay? Alright, let's go on to Clever Goat with stacked. So we have title, plot, toilet, cut, shock, sign, band, tie, pan, salon, sink, style, shower, heat, and pot. Okay. Well, I feel like sink, shower, and toilet are bathroom fixtures. Unless there's a salon in there, but that seems a bit weird. I think I might have hair stuff. Hairstyle, hairband, haircut, hair tie, hair salon. Hair blank? Yes, alright. Okay, I feel good about that. So shower, toilet, and sink, I'd say, are fixtures in the bathroom. Tidal wave. Let's just put it in. I'm not too worried about shower, sink, and toilet, bathroom fixtures. Okay. Might be some math terms here. Sign and plot. I don't think there's 4. Pot and pan. That's a binary. Different cooking things you cook things in or on. Yeah. Okay, so I don't think science by itself though. Heat point, heat wave, shock wave, tidal wave, sine wave. Ah, okay. Types of waves. Yeah, and then plots by itself. Yeah, I wasn't going to put sine together with those too early. It's almost another fill in the blank, right? Actually, it is a fill in the blank. Stack does some crazy things sometimes. You got to be on your toes. All right, let's move on to categories. Equilateral, obtuse, scalene, vampire, acute, cave, babe, acro, baseball, honey, princess, carpet, deer, genie, love, and cricket. Well, equilateral, acute, obtuse, and scalene, types of triangles. Okay. Genie, princess, vampire. Might be types of bats here. Cricket has bats. Acro has acrobat. That has to do with bats, and vampire has to do with bats. That's acrobat. Caves have bats too. I'm going to go for it. Things related to bats. No. Oh, yeah, it is this. Things related to bats. There we go. Blank bat. That's a bit of a stretch too. Acrobat is one word. A vampire bat, a baseball bat, and a cricket bat are all blank bat. So that's what kind of put me off there. All right, fair enough. A cave, a carpet, a genie, and a princess. Things to do with the movie Aladdin. Yeah, and then babe, honey, dear, and love. Terms of endearment. Yeah. Cool. All right, let's move on to our last game of the video, CrossHerd. Puzzle 99. Tomorrow's the big 100, but let's see what 99 has for us. Insulting remark. A jeer, maybe. Not sure. Australia's national gemstone. No idea. Tennis star Rafael, the king of clay, Rafael Nadal. Roller coaster or bumper cars. Maybe a ride. Don't know. Blank the line, obeyed. Towed the line. Toes the line. I don't know. Bon voyage is a phrase. Split is, don't know. Leave maybe. I like that as leave. Car dashboard device. Radio. The part of the ice skate that touches the ice. The blade. I don't like how this looks here. Was in charge of? Lead. Yeah, something's not right here. This is a barb. Split is apart. Okay. So this is a lead. There we go. Minute 9. See, that's why sometimes it's not a good thing to put in an incorrect answer if you're not 100% sure, because it just messes up the rest of it, right? So, an insulting remark's a barb. Opal is Australia's national gemstone. Those are rides. Towed the line is correct. Okay. I always thought it was like you towed the line, like T-O-W-E-D. Like you pulled in the same direction as them. Okay. I guess I was wrong. Bon voyage, apart and split. If you are split, you're apart. Radio, blade, and lead. Was in charge of his lead. Okay, very good. Well, thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. If you like the video, feel free to like and subscribe. It helps the channel out immensely. And yeah, with that said, have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your Father's Day. And bye for now.